Carol's jealous niece, Bethany, stole her cherished recipe book. Carol served Bethany sweet revenge, one plate at a time. Welcome to The Fallout Zone.
I'm 60 years old, and the lines around my eyes come from laughing over simmering pots, not staring at screens. Every holiday, my house smells of cinnamon, sage, and the faint crackle of the old vinyl records I play while I cook. My battered, handwritten recipe book, its spine cracked and the pages translucent with butter, has always been my compass. Each blot of gravy on those pages marks a story. Grandma Rose stretching rations during the war, my kids sneaking raw cookie dough, my late husband writing a goofy note in the margin after burning the roast. The book isn't just paper, it's our family's collective heartbeat. Bethany, my 30-year-old niece, used to perch on a kitchen stool, smiling as sweetly as the frosting she piped onto cupcakes. I thought she loved these gatherings as much as I did, yet envy brewed beneath her perfect manicure. I saw it in the way her eyes dimmed each time Uncle Ted praised my stuffing or Cousin Leo asked for my secret pie crust tip. Bethany wanted to be the sun. I was merely the stubborn planet that refused to stop shining. 3 days before Christmas Eve, the house buzzed with prep. I'd set my recipe book on the counter, open to Grandma Rose's sage stuffing page, while I fetched nutmeg from the pantry. When I came back, the counter was spotless, and my book had vanished. My pulse doubled. I checked every drawer, every shelf, even under the toaster. Nothing. "Bethany?" I called, trying to keep panic from my voice. "Have you seen my cookbook?" She blinked those cartoon eyes. "I haven't even touched the kitchen, Auntie. Maybe you left it in the study?" We searched everywhere. Hours later, the living room looked ransacked. Couch cushions tossed, photo albums opened, yet my book was still missing. I forced a smile for arriving relatives, insisting it would turn up. Inside, my stomach twisted. Losing that book felt like losing my mother all over again. That night, I lay awake, replaying the day. The only unguarded moment had been when Bethany carried boxes of cider from the garage. Realization settled on my chest like wet dough. She had taken it. Whether she hid it, burned it, or tossed it out with the recycling, I doubted I'd ever see it again. I considered confronting her outright, imagined a dramatic accusation in front of the family, but anger rarely bakes into anything palatable. Instead, at dawn, an idea rose like yeast. If Bethany wanted to undermine me, I'd let her own ambition do the work. Christmas Eve arrived. I cooked from memory, but I seasoned each dish just a hair off. The macaroni lacked its smoky paprika, the gravy leaned too sweet. When Cousin Leo asked if Grandma's pumpkin pie tasted different, I looked straight at Bethany and chirped, "Oh, this is Bethany's suggestion, now that the original recipe is, lost." Polite laughter rippled around the table. Bethany's spoon paused mid-air, but she managed a brittle smile. New Year's dinner, the stuffing wore too much time. Valentine's Day, the dinner rolls turned out gummy. Each time I credited Bethany for the creative twist. After dessert, I'd sprinkle in a gentle anecdote, like the summer Bethany tried a DIY hair dye kit and emerged carrot orange, or the fancy promotion she announced on Facebook that never quite materialized. I told these stories fondly, as if reminiscing, yet everyone felt the sting. By Easter, the pièce de résistance emerged, a latticed cherry pie I intentionally burned to a charcoal crucible. I set it in the center of the table with a flourish. "Behold, Bethany's pie," I declared. The family howled. Even my stoic brother nearly spit out his coffee. From that moment, Bethany's pie became our private shorthand for culinary disaster. Someone spray-painted an old pie server gold and presented it to her in a mock award ceremony. She managed a laugh, but her cheeks flamed darker than the pie crust. As months slipped by, invitations to Bethany's sleek downtown apartment were politely declined. She posted filtered charcuterie boards on Instagram, yet the likes dwindled. People preferred my slightly wonky, laughter-filled table to her stiff, curated spreads. She'd wanted the spotlight, but attention and affection are different currencies. Late summer, while loading the dishwasher after Sunday dinner, Bethany cornered me. "You've made your point," she hissed. "Just admit I didn't ruin your stupid book." I slid a plate into the rack, keeping my voice even. "I truly don't know what happened to it, sweetheart, do you?" My eyes stayed soft but steady. She swallowed, jaw twitching, and looked away. The clang of the dishwasher door sounded like a gavel. By Thanksgiving the following year, family tradition had evolved. I began teaching recipes aloud so everyone carried a shard of our heritage. We cooked side by side, and it turned out my memory held more than I expected. Still, when dessert time rolled around, Cousin Leo inevitably asked, "Room for Bethany's pie?" Laughter erupted, and someone fetched the golden pie server. I always sliced the first piece of whatever real dessert I'd made, apple crisp, peach cobbler, sometimes a perfectly balanced cherry pie, and handed it to Bethany. "Legacy," I'd whisper, "isn't kept in a book. It's kept in how people remember you." I never shouted, never accused. I simply let the consequences rise and bake into every gathering. Justice, I discovered, is best served warm, preferably à la mode.
Thank you for watching The Fallout Zone. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.